Following a fire involving knob and tube wiring, reconnecting the existing wiring to a new breaker box is not a viable solution. There are several compelling reasons to rewire with grounded Romex. Firstly, safety hazards abound with knob and tube wiring. It is an outdated and unsafe electrical system. A significant deficiency is its lack of proper grounding, which poses a heightened risk of electrical shocks and fires. The absence of a grounding conductor means that fault currents may not be safely diverted back to the electrical panel, potentially energizing metal objects and creating dangerous conditions. Secondly, National Electrical Code or NEC standards dictate that all new electrical installations must adhere to current safety standards. The NEC explicitly prohibits the use of knob and tube wiring in new construction or during major renovations. This prohibition reflects the code's recognition of the inherent safety risks associated with this outdated wiring method. Reconnecting knob and tube would violate these established codes. Thirdly, insurance requirements often present a significant obstacle. Many insurance companies are unwilling to provide coverage for homes that still have knob and tube wiring. Should a fire occur, an insurance claim could be denied if the cause is determined to be related to the knob and tube wiring. This lack of insurability makes it challenging to obtain or maintain homeowners insurance, adding considerable financial risk. Fourthly, future problems are virtually inevitable with knob and tube wiring. This type of wiring is more susceptible to damage and deterioration as time passes. Reconnecting it to a new breaker box might offer a temporary fix, but it does not address the underlying issues of aging insulation, brittle wires, and increased fire risk. More serious electrical problems could arise down the road, necessitating more extensive and costly repairs. Fifthly, long-term value considerations should be taken into account. Rewiring a home with grounded Romex enhances its safety and also increases its overall value. Potential buyers are often hesitant to purchase a home with knob and tube wiring due to concerns about safety, insurability, and the potential for future electrical problems. Upgrading the wiring can make a property more attractive to buyers and increase its market value. To elaborate further on the safety aspects, knob and tube wiring typically lacks a dedicated grounding conductor. Modern electrical systems incorporate a grounding wire that provides a low impedance path for fault currents, allowing circuit breakers to trip quickly and safely interrupt the power supply. This protects against electrical shocks and reduces the risk of fire. In contrast, knob and tube systems rely on the neutral conductor to serve as a ground, which is not as effective and can create hazardous situations. The NEC, in addition to prohibiting new installations of knob and tube, also provides guidelines for dealing with existing installations. While it may be permissible to maintain existing knob and tube wiring under certain conditions, any modifications or extensions to the system must comply with current code requirements. This often necessitates the installation of a new, grounded wiring system to serve any new electrical loads. Insurance companies view knob and tube wiring as a significant risk factor due to its age, lack of grounding, and potential for deterioration. Some companies may refuse to insure homes with knob and tube wiring altogether, while others may require a complete electrical inspection and upgrades before providing coverage. The cost of insuring a home with knob and tube wiring can be significantly higher than that of insuring a home with modern wiring. From a practical standpoint, the insulation on knob and tube wiring can become brittle and crack over time, exposing the conductors and increasing the risk of short circuits. The porcelain knobs and tubes that support the wires can also become damaged or dislodged, compromising the insulation and creating potential fire hazards. In addition, knob and tube wiring is not designed to handle the increased electrical loads of modern appliances and electronics. Overloading the system can cause the wires to overheat, leading to insulation breakdown and fire. Branded Romex wiring, on the other hand, offers several advantages in terms of safety, reliability, and capacity. It includes a dedicated grounding conductor, which provides a safe path for fault currents and helps to prevent electrical shocks. The conductors are insulated with a durable, flame-retardant material that is resistant to heat, moisture, and physical damage. Romex wiring is also available in a variety of sizes to accommodate different electrical loads, ensuring that the system can safely handle the demands of modern appliances and electronics. When rewiring a home, it is essential to obtain the necessary permits and inspections from the local building department. This ensures that the work is performed in accordance with the NEC and other applicable codes and standards. A qualified electrician should be hired to perform the rewiring work. They will have the knowledge, skills, and experience to safely and effectively install the new wiring system. The process of rewiring a home can be disruptive, as it typically involves removing walls and ceilings to access the existing wiring. However, the long-term benefits of improved safety, increased reliability, and enhanced property value make it a worthwhile investment. In conclusion, reconnecting knob and tube wiring after a fire is not a responsible approach. It is important to prioritize the safety of occupants and the integrity of the electrical system. Replacing the knob and tube wiring with a modern, grounded system is the recommended course of action. This will bring the home into compliance with current electrical codes, reduce the risk of electrical shocks and fires, and increase the value and durability of the property. When undertaking a rewiring project, it is crucial to work with a qualified electrician and obtain the necessary permits and inspections to ensure that the work is performed safely and in accordance with applicable regulations. Modern wiring systems are designed to meet the demands of today's electrical loads and provide a safe and reliable source of power for homes and businesses. They incorporate features such as grounding conductors, circuit breakers, and surge protection devices to protect against electrical hazards and prevent damage to electronic equipment. By investing in a modern wiring system, property owners can ensure the safety and well-being of occupants and protect their investment for years to come. The decision to rewire a home is a significant one, but it is an investment that pays off in terms of safety, peace of mind, and increased property value. A thorough inspection of the existing electrical system should be conducted to determine the extent of the work required. The cost of rewiring will vary depending on the size and complexity of the project, but it is important to obtain multiple quotes from qualified electricians to ensure that you are getting a fair price. The benefits of rewiring far outweigh the costs, making it a worthwhile investment for any homeowner with knob and tube wiring. Furthermore, consider the long-term cost savings associated with upgrading to modern wiring. Knob and tube wiring is less energy efficient than modern wiring, resulting in higher electricity bills. Upgrading to a more efficient system can reduce energy consumption and save money over time. In addition, modern wiring is less prone to problems and requires less maintenance, further reducing costs. When choosing an electrician to perform the rewiring work, it is important to select a licensed and insured contractor with experience in residential electrical systems. Ask for references and check online reviews to ensure that the electrician has a good reputation. A reputable electrician will be able to provide a detailed estimate of the work involved and answer any questions you may have. The rewiring process typically involves several steps, including disconnecting the existing wiring, removing old components, installing new wiring and outlets, and connecting the new system to the electrical panel. The electrician will also need to obtain the necessary permits and inspections from the local building department. It is important to allow sufficient time for the rewiring project to be completed, as it can be a time-consuming process. However, the results will be worth the effort, as you will have a safer, more reliable, and more efficient electrical system. In addition to rewiring, consider upgrading other electrical components such as the electrical panel, circuit breakers, and lighting fixtures. An outdated electrical panel may not be able to handle the electrical loads of modern appliances and electronics, so upgrading to a larger panel can provide additional capacity and improve safety. Replacing old circuit breakers with new ones can also improve safety and prevent electrical overloads. Upgrading to energy-efficient lighting fixtures can reduce energy consumption and save money on electricity bills. By taking these additional steps, you can further enhance the safety and efficiency of your home's electrical system. In conclusion, rewiring a home with knob and tube wiring is a critical safety upgrade that should not be delayed. The risks associated with knob and tube wiring are significant, and the benefits of upgrading to a modern, granted system are numerous. By working with a qualified electrician and obtaining the necessary permits and inspections, you can ensure that the rewiring project is performed safely and effectively. The investment in rewiring will pay off in terms of increased safety, improved reliability, and enhanced property value. Therefore, it is essential to prioritize this important home improvement project and take the necessary steps to protect your family and your property. The decision to rewire your home is not just about meeting code requirements or satisfying insurance companies. It is about ensuring the safety and well-being of your family and protecting your investment for years to come. By upgrading to a modern electrical system, you can rest assured that your home is equipped to handle the electrical demands of today and tomorrow.